Okay, in this video we'll be looking into multiplying surds and simplifying surds. Once again, it's an A-star topic in your GCSEs, but just as a reminder, you need to know this was your beginning section of C1. Now before we start looking into multiplying out surds in brackets, you need to realize that anything with the same number, so like root 3 times root 3, that'll give you 3. Root 5 times root 5 will give you 5. So it gives you the same number that's in the root, but without the root. So these roots basically cancel out. Okay, so let's have a look at a question. And again, if you're confident with these, feel free to pause the video and come back once you've got your solution. Alright, so say if we look into 5 minus root 3, and then you got 7 plus root 3. Like I said, pause the video if you want, and then come back and have a look at the solutions. Right, so what we have here, you do 5 times 7, so you should have got 35, and that's minus 3, because root 3 times root 3 gives you 3. What is the minus there? Minus multiplied by plus gives you minus. Then you got 5 plus 5 root 3. And then you got minus, this minus root 3 times 7, giving you minus 7 root 3. And now you just have to simplify this. So you got 35 minus 3, that'll give you 32. And then you got 5 minus 7, which will give you minus 2 root 3. Now it doesn't really matter which order you get these numbers in, as long as you've got them somewhere, and then you're able to take away or add like terms. Okay, I have got this one. So you got root 2 plus 1. I'm timesing that by root 2 plus 5. Again, feel free to pause the video and come back to check your solution, check your answers. Okay, so what you should have had is 2, because root 2 times root 2 give you 2, plus 1 times root 2 give you root 2, then you got 5 root 2, and finally you'll have plus 5. And again, now you just simplify that, so 2 plus 5 will give you 7. Now remember, if you have root 2 here, plus 5 root 2, so imagine there's a 1 there. So 1 times root 2, so 1 plus 5 gives you 6. Remember root 2. Okay, that's what you should have got. Okay, so now we're looking to simplifying surds. Right, so for example, if you try to simplify root 75, you need to find two numbers that are multiplied to give you 75, and out of those two numbers, one has to be a square root number. So for example, 25 times 3, square root all of that, that will give me root 75, but one of these, this one here, will give me a root number. So root 25 is 5. Root 3 will not give me a whole number, so I leave that as root 3. So root 75, if I simplify it, will become 5 root 3. Okay, have a go at this one. Like I said, feel free to pause the video and then come back to check your answer. So again, you're going to have 4 times 3. Also got to make sure you put these in brackets to show the examiner that you are doing that first, and then you're square rooting it. Okay, and then once you've done that, you can break this down, so you can do root 4 times root 3, and then root 4 is 2, and that will just give you root 3. Okay, now what happens if you have ones like these? So you got root 27 all over root 3. Now this can be written as the whole thing being rooted, so root 27 over 3. Now 27 divided by 3 will give you 9, and root 9 is simply 3. Okay, now what happens if you have root 5 plus 2 root 5? Now again, imagine there's a 1 here, so you all should know this will be 3 root 5. And lastly, see if you can get this one. So root 3 plus root 12. Feel free to pause the video and come back to check your answer. Okay, so now you should have got with this one, root 3. And again we're simplifying this one here, so you got 4 times 3. Okay, root 3 we can't do anything with, so we leave that as root 3. As you saw before, this one we can split, so root 4 times root 3. Then over here that will just give you 3 plus 2 root 3. This will be root 3 plus 2 root 3, and then again you got these two same root 3's, and make sure you imagine there's a 1 here, so that will give me as a final answer 3 root 3. Okay, I hope that helps. Like I said, go back, have a look at these questions again, try and do them yourselves and have a look at the solutions. And another technique you can use is make up your own questions, so replace these numbers with other numbers and then attempt them yourself.